A Christmas Carol by Majestica just wrapped. So I'm not going to do the whole album of this, but I'm going to do this until Christmas, and then I'm going to go back to the typical format. The whole album. I mean, I guess this is kind of like a mini album because I'm not doing everything from it, but I'm going to be doing enough from it that would warrant a 12 o'clock time slot. And then Christmas is going to happen, and then I'm going to go back to the normal album format, full album format. This is Kidnap the Sandy Claus. I haven't heard this in years. But when it came out, it was absolutely legendary, at least among my group of friends, because it was kind of unexpected. They had this, What's This by Fall Out Boy, This Is Halloween by Marilyn Manson, and I think it's called Sally's Lament by Amy Lee, which all absolutely legendary. Before I get going, be sure to subscribe. It helps me out so much. Patreon is in the description down below. We're off.
A nasty trap.
I love the anticipation Korn builds in this song too. I think they're one of the best in the music industry for building anticipation, because the way Jonathan starts this song as opposed to the way he ends the song, vastly different.
And turn on all the lights. First we're going to set some bait inside a nasty trap and wait. When he comes a sniffing, we will snap the trap and close the gate. Wait, I've got a better plan to catch this big red lobster man. Let's pop him in a boiling pot, and when he's done, we'll butter him up. Killing in the Sandy Claus, throw him in a box. Buried him for 90 years, let's see him be tossed. Mr. Huggy Buggy Man can take the whole thing over there. He'll be so pleased, I do declare that he will cook and rear.
I also think Jonathan Davis is the best in the industry of, like, obviously not this one because this isn't an emotional song. It's just a fun thing. I guarantee they had such a fucking blast in the studio recording this. But, like, I love that in every song, I guess, yeah, most Korn songs, he's like right on that edge of like breaking and just doing it normally, I guess. Maybe not normally. The prime example of that is Daddy. It's from their first album. He started that song, I don't want to say normally, because that song is very, very, very hard. And just the subject matter of it is fucking insane. But he starts it normally. And by the time that song ends, Jonathan at the end of the song, as opposed to Jonathan at the beginning of the song, are two fucking different people. And I love that he can invoke, I think he's the best in the industry of like, is he going to break? Is he not going to break? He is also one of the best in invoking emotions in himself. It's incredible. I love it.
I say that we take a cannon, aim it at his door, and then knock 3 times, and when he answers, Sandy Claus will be no more. You're so stupid, big now. If we blow him up, we may lose some pieces and then Jack will be the wrecking ball.
I wonder how many people this album got into metal. I'm willing to bet a lot. Because if you're a big fan of the Nightmare Before Christmas, and you just like this soundtrack, like the original soundtrack, the like the compositions and arrangements and stuff from the movie, and you bought that thinking that's what you were gonna get, and then you hear stuff like this, or Marilyn Manson, or Amy Lee, or Fall Out Boy, I I would actually, there's no way of knowing, but I would like to see the numbers for how many people this got into metal. Kids, teenagers, whatever. Because at the time I didn't know it. The Chef Aid album got me into metal and it got me into punk. Brad Logan is still one of my favorite Rancid songs. It's their perfect song, I think. I know they have a lot, but that one, especially that one. And it got me into like System of a Down. South Park got me into Primus. And I know it's all thanks to that album. I want to know how many people this got into metal.
I got something, listen now. This one's real good, you see. We'll send a present to his door upon there be a notary. Now in the box we'll wait and hide until his curiosity entices him to look inside. And then we'll have him 1, 2, 3. The Santa Claus, beat him with a stick. Lock him up all 90 years and see what makes him tick. Kidnap the Santa Claus, chop him into bits. Mr. Lucky Boogie is sure to get his kicks.
See what I mean? Okay. It's insane how much you could go years without hearing a song, but then you hear it again for the first time and you know it word for word. I haven't seen A Nightmare Before Christmas a stupid amount of times, but I've seen it quite a few times, but it has also been a couple years. And I can still remember that song word for word. But I'll go to make a pizza and forget it in the oven. Crazy. I can still name the original 151 Pokemon. But I forget why I walk into a room sometimes. But yeah, that's until Christmas. I believe... Well, it's not I believe. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like a mini... a micro listen through on an album. As in, I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to do enough to cover me till Christmas. And then I'll go back to the normal album. Full album. But for now, that's it. That's all. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again real soon. God, I love, love that song. Later.